coming at you with a brand new GoPro. It's pretty sweet. Today, we're gonna see if we can make a 37-year-old bike that's been sitting for, I don't know how long, to be honest. It could be...
It's been 84 years.
Five years, maybe? I was told 2, but when I saw the gas, I was told 2, but when I saw the gas, I'm thinking more around the 5-year mark. The gas was pretty bad. I didn't crack the carb open yet, but I did fill it with carb cleaner right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I have a, just leaked on me just now. I have a carb rebuild kit. The smells coming out of this thing are like I don't know, to be honest. It's like gasoline and old people. I'm gonna start by flipping it upside down, letting it leak mysterious green liquid everywhere. Then we're gonna pull the carburetor bowl off, which I need, 1 second. I need this. Allen keys. This was swapped out. That's not the right size, is it? This was swapped out for Allen keys. They're supposed to have from factory. What is going on here? That's the right size. In case anybody's wondering, it's a 3mm. Not that anybody cares, because this, like I said, was swapped. So somebody swapped these Phillips heads out for Allen keys, which is whatever, you know. It's kind of nice. You don't strip them out as easy, especially when the bike is 37 years old. It gets to the point where the Phillips screws are just really weak from stripping, or from, you know, being used, or, you know, just old in general. That happens. All right, and we got it apart. I don't know why the inside is, well, the fuel was green, but the inside is now green, so that's gross. In case anybody's wondering, this is a Harley Davidson HLX 1100. It's a 1987. So there's a screw here to pull the float off. We're gonna crack that loose, and that pulls your float off. It's very important not to lose anything here, and make sure everything is clean when you put it back together. So this here on the end of your float slides right off of the tab there. I'm not going to adjust the float level at all, because I'm pretty sure it probably will run when it's done. If not, I have to take the carburetor back off and then make an adjustment, which I'll show you how to do. Whether we do it or not, I'll show you how to do it. I pulled the gasket off here. I got, you know, the float out there. The float seating looks good. It doesn't look dirty or anything. So that's good. I'm going to tighten the screw for the float back down, just so it's not in the way, because that actually doesn't need cleaned, but so we're just going to snug that. I'm going to, I don't know what I just broke something. I hope it comes with a new one of those. Looks like it does. All right. That was very, oh God, I just touched it and it exploded.
What did he say?
Let me get a flathead screwdriver. We're going to pull the jet out and see how bad that looks. We're back. While we're taking this apart, I'm going to fill this up with carb cleaner. Hopefully it actually cleans up nice. That would be great. Hopefully the soaking it is going to break up some of it so we can clean it up. We're going to totally loosen that up without stripping it out. So I was told this carb was jetted. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure how to tell whether it's jetted or not, but this is the cap for the input there. Hopefully it goes well. Oh, it came right out for the most part. All messed up right now. Okay, and then down in there is the jet. I need a smaller screwdriver to get that out though. So I'm gonna run and grab one of them, and we're gonna go ahead and take the jet out. That took forever. I have to use this, or I'll drop it. No big deal. Okay, there's the jet. It is decently clean, but not very clean at all, but it's all right. I think it actually came, yeah, it looks like it came with a couple of each gasket as spares. It seems like that's possible. Where's the bowl at? Okay. The bowl is actually cleaning up pretty decent, which is great. That's your ball valve. That shouldn't need to be cleaned too much. That needs to be, have some stuff sprayed through it. That's just your carb drain. Cool. That was nice.
What did he say?
Alright. Sprayed some through that. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get that scrubbed out then. I believe we have to take that apart then too. We'll do that then. But now we're going to go ahead and scrub the crap out of the carb. So, I think we have extra seals here. This is like possibly a universal cleaner kit, but whatever. I'm going to get my brass brush here, and I'm just going to go around the top here where this gasket is, or used to be. We're going to clean that up. Alright, the inside, the outside is looking a lot better. There's some, it's stained, honestly. There's a lot of green in there yet that it's just stained with. And we're going to clean that out one more time before we put it all back together. I'm going to take this off because I think there's a spot, or there's a part there that has to go on the inside of that. So we're going to go ahead and take it apart. There's probably nothing wrong with it, but this is how to rebuild a carb, not how to clean a carb. How to clean a carb is coming next. It's just pretty much the exact same thing, but, you know, on a different motorcycle, which I may or may not have purchased. By the way, this is totally not for my brand new bike that you didn't see yet. Totally not. That'd be stupid. Why would I show you how to rebuild a carb on a bike that you haven't seen yet? That's stupid, right? Scrub this out now. Scrub all these pieces. We're gonna put it back together then with the new stuff. Everything's clean, everything looking good. Put it right back in there, and then you're gonna put this back right on top. Now if it's giving you some trouble, you can put it on like this, but I don't like doing it that way because you don't know for sure if you got it seated like that. Now this part sucks, so you really just have to kind of play with it a little bit. You want to make sure you get it sealed like I just did there, and then you kind of slide the cover over the top, and then you can kind of move it around a little bit and make sure it's good, and then you're going to put your screws back in. Tighten these down without stripping them because, let's be honest, these are old screws and they might actually strip. Now this one actually also is used to hold the bowl on. So we're just going to kind of stick that one in there, or you can actually pull it out and put it with the bowl screws separate. All right, I'm going to blast the bowl out one more time before we put it back together. And now this is all clean. We can actually clean the bowl, clean the jet, and we can put everything all back together. Now when you're cleaning your jet, you want to use this. We're going to clean our cap here first. We're just going to spray it off. This is actually brass, so when you're cleaning brass, you want to use your brass. so I blast it off. I pulled a bristle off of this brush. Now, what we're gonna do is clean out the jet holes. You can see there's little holes in the side of the jet there. We're gonna stick our little bristles in there and just kind of move them around. This might seem really stupid and really dumb step to do, but it's not, because if one of these holes is plugged up like there, a little bit of dirt just came out of that one. If one of these holes is plugged up, the bike's not going to run right, because this is what sprays your fuel into the top of the carburetor that gets sucked into the engine. So this is pretty much what sprays your fuel. This is kind of like a fuel injector. I just finished cleaning the little stem that goes through the bowl to hold it in place. Now we're going to clean the bowl. Now this one, you really want to make sure, my heat just kicked on. Sorry if that's loud. This one you really want to make sure you use your brass and not your stainless, because this is plastic. And you really are just like, I'm just going to give it like a real light scrub down to get like the big stuff off. That really like green crap that was stuck in the carburetor, and there's a little bit of rust. We're just gonna scrub that off, and we're just gonna be real light with it, going all the way around. Flip it upside down, do the same thing, and then we're gonna grab our nylon bristle brush, soak the thing, and scrub the crap out of it. By putting the jet in first, dropping that down through. Now I just want to actually make sure that our jet hole is clean. Is clean, but I'm just gonna scrub the top of it one more time and give it a little hit with carb cleaner just to make sure that it's clean. And it looks phenomenal in there. That looks great. So now we're gonna drop that in there. We're gonna use our crappy little screwdriver that we're gonna wipe off. Make sure your tools are clean as well. Your tools have a huge impact on how not clean your carburetor is, or whether your carburetor is clean or not. This is our new needle valve. You can visually see that the new needle valve is in a lot better shape than the old one was. And we're just going to make sure that when it's in there, it's not like crazy loose or anything. Like, we're just going to make sure. You can see that one has some play. You just want to make sure the new one has about the same amount of play, which it does. And then when you press it down, you should feel that touch. You can see it's actually wet, because it did actually touch down in there, because there was a little bit of carb cleaner left in there. And now, last thing I want to do before I put that in is I'm going to blast some carb cleaner through the filler hole, because that is where your gas comes through. Now we're going to grab our new needle valve, and we're going to make sure that our float gets put in the right way. We're going to stick our needle valve in there, slide our pin through there, and now that's ready to get reinstalled. All right, I have it back on. I just kind of did it off camera because it was a pain. It sucked. So it's all cleaned up. It's all rebuilt. We have a couple of gaskets here that go there, and on the back there to put it back on. I'm going to throw it on. We're just going to go ahead and see if it starts. See what it does. Let's close that shoe.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet. What keeps you up at night, yeah?
So, how long is this gonna take?
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet. We were built